So tell us what we're looking at.
We're looking at a future 6G architecture that brings cellular and Wi-Fi connections together to do sensing.
What do you mean by sensing?
Sensing basically allows you to sense your environment. When you have your cell phone, it can detect what's around you. And the mobile phone has antennas embedded in it. And those antennas can sense the objects, people, television, or all the other objects that are around you in the room, and basically tells you that, hey, this is your environment.
How does this sensing actually work? Most people think of a phone as a communications tool.
So let's say you have your cell phone, which has multiple antennas within it. The traditional cell phones are designed for communication purposes. But what we're doing in 6G is using these cell phones to detect all the objects around you using those antennas in the cell phones. And once you detect those objects, whether it's a cat or a dog or a sofa or a human being, that can all be combined together and displayed as to what you're sensing.
Tell me about how that will end up in the market. How will this be used?
That's a great question. We've been working on that for last few years now as to exactly how the operators or the app developers or the service providers can use this technology and make money out of it. Very important. Now, there are multiple use cases, but here are a few that we are displaying on the demonstration today. One is about manufacturing. When you have an automated environment in manufacturing, and if you have someone or something walking around in that environment, that could create a safety hazard. Wouldn't it be nice to know through all this sensing environment that, hey, there is an object or something in the middle of your manufacturing environment that needs to be removed or should not be there. The other example is healthcare or intruder detection. Those are some of the use cases where you'll be able to identify human beings that shouldn't be in the home or human beings that have fallen down in the home that need attention. And the third one we talk about is situational awareness. Think about a camera in your home that's trying to do the security monitoring. The cameras have a definite field of view that they can see things in. Unlike sensing, once you have the antennas and the RF signals that can scan the environment around you, you don't have any blind spots.
How good are the sensors in the cell phone? You mentioned cats. You can distinguish a dog and a cat and a parrot?
Not today. Today you can detect a few things. There are a lot of sensors on your mobile phones, but they give you different type of information. However, the technology we're working on in 6G will allow you to detect a cat different from a dog, from a person, based on their biometric signals.
InterDigital pay for all of this research and development and innovation without patent licensing?
Our product is IP, and that's what we license. However, there are other companies involved in 3GPP that use a specification to manufacture products like cell phones, for example. And by creating the cell phones, by developing them and deploying them worldwide, they sell them to people like you and I, and we pay for it. And we pay for the services we use on the phone. That's how the mobile network operators are able to make money.
These technologies from the lab to the marketplace.
We've been focusing on researching this area for the last 2 to 3 years. And now we're in the process of taking the research, not only that we have done, but all the other companies that have done around this topic, bring it into standards. This technology will become available through the standards into 6G. We are very hopeful that once it becomes available in standards, then our operators, mobile network operators or service providers will be able to commercialize this technology. And once this technology becomes commercially available, then we'll be able to also license it to our customers. And that's how we'll be able to monetize it. And that's how we get paid for all the research and innovation we do, enabling the technology for future generations.